happy Vlogmas day 6. Fire alarm went off at like 8 in the morning. And I told you guys we're not morning people. We're not even up at 8 in the morning. And mind you, like I sleep with like no pants on. My kids sleep with no clothes on. I had to like put something on them, and then we like, obviously we can't take the elevator, so we had to like walk down the stair. I didn't have enough time to like put shoes on Milana, so I was holding her. Sweet man, you guys, he was so sweet. Him and his wife like passed me and the girls, and him and his wife made it down with their kids, and then he ran up. I think we were like on the 3rd floor. He ran up and was like, oh, do you need help? I was like, no, I'm okay, I got it. It was just so nice of him. I think I mentioned to you guys that Cyrus works like right by our house. Like he literally works right around the corner. So they were actually at the gas station, which is across from our house, and they saw like the fire trucks like pass them, and then I think Cyrus like saw the fire truck stop in front of our building. He like rushed over here, but when they were rushing over here, they didn't see me and the girls, them like Cyrus, our friend Matt, and our friend Amp. They didn't see us, me or the girls in the front. So Cyrus like, oh my poor husband. I'm pretty sure I told you guys, but we live on the 8th floor, and obviously when a fire happens, you can't use the elevator. My husband like brushed out of the car. Him and Matt and Amp brushed out of the car. They like ran all the way upstairs, but poor Amp, he like tried going with them, and the MA was like, you can't go inside. But Cyrus and Matt were already inside, and oh my gosh, Cyrus and Matt ran all the way up to the 8th floor, and we weren't even there. And then he came down. My husband was all sweaty. Oh, poor thing. But anyway, what a great start to our morning. It's 11:06 right now. I am making them some waffles. I'm about to make me some oatmeal. I did want to do a little coffee chats with you guys. I am going to put makeup on today. I decided that because I watched Vlogmas Day 5. If you guys haven't seen that, I will link it here in the cards, and it will be linked down below for you guys. I looked at that video and I was like, Nicolette, you look a hot ass mess. So I was like, okay, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it right today. Okay, so my friend Amp is actually letting me use his phone. If all goes as planned, I should be getting my new phone on Saturday, which is actually my early Christmas gift. So yeah, I'm using that. I'm just setting everything up now. But this is my old phone. Do you guys see that shit? Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. Anyways, look at all this. Whew, it is time to clean all of this up. Look at that. Focus. All of that. Okay guys, so before we hop into the coffee chats and before I put on my makeup, it's 1:30 right now. I didn't want to put my makeup on. I think we're going to be leaving the house around 4:30ish, almost 5. So after I do this, then we're going to get into the coffee chats, then I'm going to start putting my makeup on because I look a mess. Anyways, I just cleaned my whole entire dining room and my living room just because, is anyone else like that? Like I cannot function until my house is clean, you know what I mean? Tonight we're actually going to be having chili, and I'm going to be using my slow cooker to make it. So it takes about like 6 hours on low, so around 7 is when we'll be having dinners. Tonight I wanted some chili and some cornbread because the weather is like really shitty, so I was like, I don't know, I feel like tonight's a good night for chili, you know? So yeah, you guys are gonna be with me while I make this. Like I said, I am using my slow cooker for this. This is the recipe that I am using. If you guys are interested, the recipe will be listed down below. So everything is in here. I'm obviously just stirring everything. The recipe says for it to be on low for 6 hours, but I think I'm just gonna run it for high on 4 hours, or high for 4 hours. just so it's done at a reasonable time. Yeah, it smells so freaking good. I feel like I need to add just a little bit more chicken broth, so I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna cover it, and then we're gonna go head into the beauty room and we're gonna get our little coffee chats on. This obviously isn't a coffee chat video, it's part of Vlogmas, but I want to do a little coffee chat. Oh my gosh, I have to get my hot chocolate. Hold on. Here, look at that whipped cream right there.
What's that?
Comparing ourselves to others. More so, obviously, comparing myself to others. So, normally with my coffee chat videos, I just write down, you know, what I plan on talking about, because you guys know me, I like to go on really long tangents. But today, I didn't write anything down. Today we're just going to go with the flow. We're just going to go with the flow. I wanted to talk about this for a while. When I asked you guys on Instagram, with my last coffee chats video, I had asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a video, you know, about me talking about comparing myself to others, or what I love and hate about living in Japan. It was so close. I swear it was about 2 or 3 votes off. So that's how close it was. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to start. This is why I write everything down. Let me start with social media. So obviously social media is a very big thing in our day and age right now. I feel like it's so easy getting caught up in social media. Obviously, I guess that's where the comparing comes in, right? I have a really bad habit. Well, I guess not now, but I did. Had a really bad habit of looking at other people's social media and obviously like comparing my life to them. Like whenever I would see something, I'd be like, oh my gosh, well that person's doing this, or this person's doing that, and I'm not doing anything, you know what I mean? And that's when I would get really, really hard on myself. Like for a really good moment in time, I would sit there. I would even talk to Cyrus about stuff like this too. I would just be like, I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life, you know what I mean? And it's because I see other people doing certain things with their lives, and I'm like, what I'm doing is like nothing compared to that, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like complete shit, you know? That's what I really try to tell myself. You know, I feel like on social media, we really only see people only post, including myself, only post their successes online. You know what I'm saying? They only, hey, I got an A, or hey, look, I'm graduating, or hey, look, I just got promoted. You know what I mean? But nobody really posts the failures that they encountered along the way. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I always try to tell myself. That's what I always try to remember when I do start comparing myself to others. It's not just with that, but it's also body image. You know what I mean? I just posted a bit, not just, but I think it was a month or so ago, I posted a video about dealing with weight gain during pregnancy, and that has definitely taken its toll on me. This day and age right now, that like shape, that body is so it right now. So I just feel like if you don't have that body, you're just like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I used to look at it, and you know what I'm saying? Before I got pregnant, I was like, obviously working towards that body, you know, my stomach started getting flatter, my ass started getting fatter, and then I got pregnant, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, like my stomach is gonna be humongo. That like I said, that really took a toll on me. It really started playing with my mind. So the more I'm on social media, the more it does play with my mind, like I just said, you know, the more I'm like, shit, Nicolette, like you're fat as fuck, or like, you know, with other people's lives, like dang, Nicolette, you're not doing anything in your life, you know what I mean? And that's just, it's such a bad thing. Like nobody should ever feel like that. You know what I mean? Nobody, ever. And then I always try to remember, I think it's like one of those little cliche, silly quotes, like you are where you're supposed to be at this very moment in time. You know what I mean? And then that's when I start thinking to myself, my life, right where I am right now, is I am in a complete different spot than I was 1 year ago, even 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I've come to the conclusion, I don't care what anyone says about this, everyone has their own opinion, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I talked to my husband about it, he supports me, he is behind me 100%, but I told him after I give birth, obviously I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna hit the gym again, but once I get to a good shape and once I get to a good number, I guess I'm getting a BBL. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me, but I said I'm getting a BBL. If you don't know what a BBL is, it's a Brazilian butt lift where they take fat from other places of your body and transfer it to your butt. I'm getting that. I don't really care. But then I started talking to Cyrus, obviously, right? Like, who else am I gonna talk to about? Talk to him, and I'm like, when I first brought it up, which was honestly before I got pregnant, that's when I first brought it up to him. I was like, do I want this because I think I need it, or do I want this because other people have it? because these models on social media have a body like that, because these brands have models with that type of body, or you know what I'm saying? Like, my husband is really all for, like, you need to work for something that you want. So that's why he was like, well, after you give birth, don't just depend on this BBL. He was like, you gotta lose weight and then get the BBL, you know? And I'm like, you know what, that's such a good point. And you know, I want to do that too. Like, I don't want to just get this BBL and then like gain weight and like completely waste my money, you know what I mean? Because that would be, because trust me, Cyrus would literally kill me. I hate to say it, but I feel like being a female these days is so, like, you just have so much pressure to look a certain way, to be a certain way. Now obviously, I don't just be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, right? And that's normally how I think, because I really don't. Like, I do not care. I don't care what anyone thinks. But I want the BBL just for me. So then this is where my husband steps in, and honestly, God bless him. And I feel like this is like what marriage is about. This is what relationships are about. When you find someone that truly balances you out, and that's what Cyrus is to me. Cyrus always is so quick, so adamant, so good about bringing me back down, about making me see my life, I guess, if that makes any sense. This is when I start to take like a social media break. I take that step back and I think, wow, Nicolette, you are truly so blessed. So blessed, you guys. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna start crying, and I really hope this doesn't sound cocky when I say it, but I have such a good life, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I have a hardworking husband, my kids are healthy, and that is something I feel like I always take for granted, because I feel like I'm gonna start crying. My kids are healthy, and not everybody can say that about their kids, you know? The most I have to worry about with my kids is getting their shots updated. But like I said, not everybody can say that about their kids. Unfortunately, not all kids are healthy, are born healthy. Some kids have to be in the hospital right now, or some kids are going through something right now, you know? And I'm very blessed enough to say that, oh my gosh, I'm so annoying, you guys, hold on. I'm very blessed that my kids are healthy. I'm very blessed that we don't have to deal with certain situations that other families do, you know what I mean? And the same goes with my pregnancy. I'll sit here and I'll complain like, oh my gosh, like my feet hurt, my back hurt, this, that, but my baby is healthy. Growing at a really good pace right now. Her heartbeat is amazing, and like, not everybody can say that. You know what I mean? Not everybody can have a baby full term. Not everybody can even have a baby, you know? And stuff like that, I feel like I truly take for granted. Get so caught up in social media, I get so caught up in I need to be a certain way, or I need to look a certain way, without even realizing. And another point I'm trying to make is, like, when I look at other people's lives, or when I look at their social media, stuff like that, I feel like I'm not going anywhere with my life, and I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life. And like I said, that's when Cyrus comes in. He's like, dude, look how blessed you are. Like, your kids are healthy, you're healthy. And then, like I said, that's where that social media break comes in. The point I'm trying to make is that with social media, I feel like it is very easy to forget what it is you have, what it is you're blessed with. Like, definitely. Who is it?
Daddy.
Daddy.
Is that the Coco?
Go do the hair. Let's go to this tree lighting ceremony. It smells so good. I'm very proud of the progress it's making. So this is what Cyrus and these guys have been working on. It's a taxi stand. It looks so good. They like dug up all of that. I think the Japanese put this thing in, but they did all of this. It looks so good from when they first started, obviously. But yeah, go see bees. This is the tree here this year. Last year they actually had a bigger tree. But I know, I wonder if they canceled everything. Look how pretty it looks. You guys, look, the bum is definitely making her appearance. Definitely making her appearance. Okay, so this is the finished product. Chili with cheese, sour cream, avocado. We have cornbread over here. And then I just popped in some mozzarella sticks into the toaster oven.